That's the future. Let's go back to the next 24 to 48 hours. So you said 2 a.m. Thursday overnight is when you're expecting Milton to make landfall. What are you projecting beyond 2 a.m. Thursday? What do people need to know?
Yeah, the impacts are going to be sliding pretty far inland here. I mean, the winds are going to go right across the state of Florida here. We could see hurricane force wind gusts in the Orlando area, and then even across the entirety of the state, the Space Coast, Daytona Beach, those areas could even see gusts of near hurricane force as well. So even if you live well away from the landfall point, we are still very concerned about damaging, destructive winds, and even the storm surge on the other side of Florida as well. We are so concerned about this storm surge that we did decide to raise the real impact scale of this storm up to a 5 earlier today. The real impact scale is a better indication of a storm's intensity and strength, better than the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. That just takes into account the wind speed of a storm. But the AccuWeather real impact scale includes, of course, the wind, the surge, the rainfall, the economic damage, power outage potential, all of this all together. That is why we are going with a 5 right here, the highest level that we are, that the scale goes up to, and the area we're most concerned about right in here, Sarasota up to Tampa, St. Pete. This is the area that we are concerned about catastrophic damage.
Catastrophic damage. And of course, the message for folks on the ground is listen to your local administration and officials when it comes to advisories.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if they're telling you to leave, today's pretty much the last day that you're going to have a full day of good weather, essentially, at least, weather that you can get out and prepare. Certainly, if you live on those barrier islands, if you live in a mandatory evacuation zone, seriously, you need to leave. You need to listen to your emergency management officials and get out of harm's way here, because they are not going to be able to come get you if you end up in a very dangerous situation. The storm is going to be making landfall at night, and so you're not going to be able to see the surge coming in. It's just going to start rising, and it could be a very, very dangerous situation. You don't need to go hundreds of miles away inland. You just have to really get away from the coast. There's plenty of shelters available in the Tampa-St. Pete area that are only a couple miles away from the city. So you just have to get away from the water, get away from the immediate coastline. The storm surge is the deadliest, storm surge and rainfall flooding. So water essentially is the deadliest impact from a hurricane. So we really want people to get away from the ocean.
Alex DaSilva, lead hurricane expert for AccuWeather. Thank you so much for your forecast and analysis. We so appreciate it.
Thank you.